to start with the presentation about this grammar content, okay? So please open your books on page 36. What is this idea about the writing? The objective is that you will progress from focusing on the topic sentence in the previous unit that we have prepared to focusing on identifying supporting ideas in order to write a problem and solution paragraph. So that is your objective for writing. Obviously, the lesson starts by reviewing one of the time you are going to remember it. Because the whole class, the whole units, and the whole sessions, we were describing some inventions. Inventions that some people invented in the past, no? Those are not something in the present, something that was invented in the past. So Anne teaches this lesson about the supporting details. So we are going to focus on this, but let's going to start on page 35. So here we have some verbs that you are going to identify in the text. So observe the text about the reading passage to check your answer. For example, go on your reading, on the reading about William. Does anybody found the reading about William? William?
Page 25.
Thank you, Valentina. Page 25. Excellent. Page 25. I'm going to share also the reading, no? In order that you observe and the power of creativity. It's the reading, yes? Okay, here we go. Can you see the reading? What you observe in the picture in my screen? No, what you observe? Nothing? Okay, I'm going to show you the reading. So this is a reading in which you can obtain the information. So in which paragraph, someone can tell me, in which paragraph is this sentence? In 21, when William, 14 years old, life in Malawi, even more difficult. Aha, Alejandro, in which paragraph?
In paragraph B.
In paragraph B, please, everyone observe the paragraph B. Okay, Alejandro, you would like to participate. What is the word that it has to be completed here?
Was.
When William was. Was. Excellent. And the second word is, the second word was, when William was 14 years old, life in Malawi became. Thank you so much. Someone can help me by writing these words in the presentation, please. So the first is was and the second became. Please, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Thank you. And this is was. 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 Yes. Okay, thank you for that, student. Until there, and then you continue with number 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to call some students. Please, these words appear in the reading of William. These words appear in the reading of William. You need to identify the words. For example, in paragraph B, my dear friend Alejandro detected the sentence. Look, he put was and detected the word became. Very good, Alejandrito. Volunteer for the number 2. Volunteer for the number 2. Cielo Guaman, go. Which paragraph for sentence number 2?
Letter C.
Letter C. Okay, so can you read the sentence, please, Cielo?
William didn't know much English, and he wasn't able to understand most of the book. But it
Excellent.
was full of pictures and diagrams.
Excellent. So here, Cielito detected the word didn't know. He wasn't able, no? According to Cielito, wasn't able. What is the other word, Cielito?
Wasn't.
Only didn't know and wasn't. Yes?
It was. It
And
was.
it was. So according to Cielo, also this word you have to complete in the text. Thank you, Cielo. So the answers are didn't know, wasn't, and was. Again, didn't know, wasn't, and was. Okay, thank you. Sentence number 3. Valentina, go. Paragraph.
Paragraph E.
Paragraph E. Okay, tell me the sentence, Valentina.
While building the windmill, William changed and
Change.
improved his design little by little.
Change. Very good. Change. What is another word? Improve. Improve. And something else? No? So the words are change it and improve. Change it and improve. Excellent. Sentence number 4. Sentence number 4. Volunteer for sentence number 4. Alejandro, you participate. Joaquina, please. Joaquina.
Paragraph C.
Paragraph C again. Okay, so paragraph C. Go up. I'm going to go up. Paragraph C. Okay.
But it is another text. It is the ideas little packages.
Sorry, my dear. Could you repeat, please?
It is the page 32.
32. So it's not this reading about William. It's the reading about the big package and challenges.
Yes.
Okay. So I need to look for this sentence. Don't worry. I think I have this reading in the PDF. I think so, but it's not here. Reading little packages. Yes, I got it. Okay, here we go. Joaquina, which paragraph, Joaquina, from this reading?
Paragraph C.
Paragraph C. Okay, Joaquina, tell me what are the words?
American entrepreneur Jane Chen and a team of people invented the Embrace infant warmer.
Okay, so the word you have to complete is invented. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we put invented. There is another word? No more. No more. Okay, thank you so much for these students. Just a second, I have some students writing through the chat. Okay, thank you, invented. Thank you, Valeria Beltran, for your answers, and Valentina Sanchez too. Okay, so let's go back to the presentation. So today we work about the idea of these words, no? Here we have was, became, didn't know, wasn't, then we have was, changed, improve, no? And in number 4, we have invented, and we have for number 5. Who would like to participate for number 5? Okay, Gia. Let me check. Okay, Gia. Which paragraph is this sentence number 5?
Paragraph E.
Paragraph
E.
E. In paragraph E. Okay. A, B, C, D.
And the word is came.
Came. Let's see. Can you read the sentence, sweetie?
Yes, a South African engineer, Pete Hendricks, came up with a solution to the problem of carrying water, the Q-drum.
Excellent, Gia. Came up, yes, came up. Okay, so what you are going to rephrase based on this activity? It's the idea of the simple past. We have in this activity that you complete or you fill in verbs that were in base form in parentheses, but when you complete in the blanks, they change it, no? They change it in the form. Some of these are classified into categories, regular verbs and irregular verbs, no? The regular verb has a simple characteristics. The simple characteristics for regular verbs are that they finish with the letter ed. And the irregulars change completely. For example, in these sentences, what are the verbs from number 1 to number 5 that shows they are regular? Regular. Volunteer. Okay, I'm going to reformulate the question. From sentences 1 to sentences 5, what are the verbs that you consider regulars or irregulars? Raise your hand. So we have the title, simple past. If you want, you can complete this information in your copybook, okay? The simple past has two main characteristics, no? They divide it in regular and irregular verbs. So we have here regular and irregular verbs. With your copybooks, you continue, please, guys. With your copybooks, you continue. So what are the verbs that you was? It's for the regular? No, you have to move, please. The student who wrote this, please, can you clean? Because nobody asked. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so the simple past are classified into, yes, we have regular and irregular verbs. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So remember this. I'm sorry. Remember this. You are writing some of the examples, okay, that we have in the list in the previous exercise. For example, here you put improve. Very good. Please, this is not a simple past verb. This is a base form verb. Can you clean? This is not a simple past verb. Can you clean? Excellent. Was. Excellent. Thank you. Invented. Change is not a regular simple past verb. Someone can clean this verb, please? Thank you. So this is how you classify, okay? This is how you classify in your copybook from the previous idea, okay? Please don't put become or think. I don't know who is writing. And this verse does not belong in this category. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So this is something how you classify the information presented in the sentence. In your copybooks, you're going to classify these ideas. So what you have to write also in your copybooks is that we have also from the negative form, no? In the negative sentence, so negative sentences, we have to remember that we use what? The use of the auxiliary didn't. Didn't, okay? So in the negative form, we use the auxiliary didn't. Oh my God, it's giving me crazy. So for example, when you have the sentence, what are the sentences we put in negative? Someone can dictate me?
Wasn't.
Okay, by using didn't, Valentina.
Didn't know.
Didn't know. So we have in the negative sentences, we use, remember, for the negative sentence, we use the auxiliary didn't, no, or did not. Okay, excellent. Okay, please try not to write. Write in your copybook if you want to write. Okay, so this is something you must put in your copybook. Okay, examples. One of the things also you have to remember, it's another idea. We use the auxiliary didn't after the verb, yes? But the verb don't change. The verb doesn't change. Example. What is the example we have with the auxiliary didn't? Someone can dictate me the example.
Didn't know.
But tell me the sentence. The sentence. You have the sentence in the text with didn't. William didn't know much English. Okay. Yes, of course. William didn't know much English. William is the subject. We put in color red. I'm going to put the use of the color red. I'm going to use the color blue. I can use, okay, William. I can say William. I'm sorry. Example. William didn't know. So what is the intention here? You change the verb? No, the verb does not change. Oh my gosh, I know this screen is different. It's moving so fast, I don't know why. Okay, but my intention today is that you clarify the idea that it's not changing, okay? In the example, it's William didn't know. So the verb does not change. Okay. Then we have some irregular verbs. With the verb to be, put it in your text, in your copybook also. With the verb to be, we do not use the auxiliary didn't. With the verb to be, we don't use the auxiliary didn't. Example. Someone can tell me the example with the verb to be? In the negative, he was not able to understand most of the books. He was not able to understand. He was not able. No, they put wasn't able to understand. He was not able to understand. What continues? He was not able to understand what?
Most of the book.
Most of the books. Thank you, Gia. So this is something you must remember in the negative sentence. When you use the verb to be, you don't have to put in negative the auxiliary didn't. You just put the verb was in negative. Was, wasn't, no? So remember also we have for plural. What is the plural of the past of the verb are? Were, no? So what is the negative? Weren't, no? When it's plural. So this is something you have to consider in your copybooks, because from now on we are going to continue with the next activity. I'm going to pause here, no? In order to select in a brief summary, what is the idea of the simple past? So here we use a simple past to talk about events that began and ended in the past, obviously, no? According to the historians, a man named Tizan Lung invented the paper in China around AD 105, no? Before that, people didn't have cheap materials to write on. People wrote on things such as silk and bamboo, which were expensive and difficult to use. To form the simple past of the verb to be, we use was or weren't, wasn't or wasn't. This is something you have to keep in mind in your affirmative and the negative for the verb to be. They work independently. They work independently. So you can create also a chart, no, like this. In order to remember in your copybook, you can put, for example, you can put like this, no? You can put a line, no? You can say, for example, present. This is the present. And this is the past, no? You put past and present. And then you make a line, for example. You make a line, no, of the verb to be. So what is the present form of the verb to be? It's very simple, Mis Milagros. We have, in the present, we have am, is, and are. Oh, yes, I remember, no? But what happened in the past? Mis Milagros, it's very simple. You must remember, no? The past of am was. The past of is was, again. And the past of are were. Excellent. So if you have this in your copybook, you will remember easily and faster, no? The present are like here and the past are like here. And if you want to put negative, you just have to write the word not, no? So I am not in the present, and in the past not, and in the past not, no? How you put in the past? The same, was, or the contraction to say not, and then not. The verb to be is very simple, okay? All right. So let's going to revise some of the words that you have remembered. So again, we have to make a line. We have to make a line, okay? So we are going to put the present. Let's going to make an example of regular verbs. Let's start. Please dictate me regular verbs. Regular verbs. Miss, for example, invent. Then we have another verb. Create. Change. What is another verb?
Improve.
Sorry? Improve. Very good. Improve. Please, I can see the chat. Say orally. Open your microphones.
Become.
No, that is irregular. Create, invent, change, improve.
Play.
Okay, play. All right. Let's see. Simple past. Guys, simple past. Are you ready? Okay, the simple past of invent.
Invented.
Invented. Create.
Created.
Change.
Changed.
Change it. Improve.
Improved.
Play.
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 Put it into negative. What it could be in negative? From invent.
Did not invent.
Aha, didn't invent or did not invent. Create.
Didn't invent.
Didn't create.
Didn't create.
Create.
Change. Didn't
Change.
change. Aha, sorry, create, I missed the letter E. Okay, for improve. Didn't
Improve.
Okay, for play.
Didn't play.
Didn't play. Oh, I'm sorry. Excellent. So this is the chart that you created today for the for the regular.
Didn't play.
Very good. So now let's going to practice with the irregulars. Dictate me the irregulars. Think. Become. Come. Build. Very good. Flavio, very good. Build. Another verb. Sorry?
Choose.
Take. Take.
Swim.
Sorry?
Swim.
Swim. Okay, so now tell me the simple, okay, fine. Okay, tell me the simple past. Tell me the simple past of this verb. The past of think.
Thought.
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 The past of become.
Became.
Became. The past of come.
Came.
The past of build.
Build.
Built. The past of take.
No estás posando para fotos.
Took. The past of swim. Swam. Okay. Tell me the negative. Tell me the negative.
Didn't.
Think.
Excellent. Didn't think. The negative of became.
Didn't become.
Didn't become. Excellent. Very good. The negative of became. Sorry. Didn't come. Excellent. For build.
Didn't
Didn't build. From take.
Didn't take.
Didn't take. Excellent. For swim.
Didn't swim.
Didn't swim. Okay, guys. So I think we revised, no, about this, and we are going to continue with the next activity. We revised this in the grammar, no? Here we have some irregular verbs as think, tick, build, no? You mentioned here we have another. For example, the past of go, went. The past of do, did. The past of have, had. The past of build, built. Make, made. Find, found. Take, took. Teach, taught. Okay. And here we have the example. So I will suggest to memorize this because next class I am going to take dictations about this for a quiz about the simple past of irregular. So circle this in your text because I'm going to ask you in a pop quiz, what is the simple past? What is the simple past? What is the simple past? And etc. Okay? Go to the activities B and C. B, it's going to be the task for Monday. So I'm going to, because Monday we don't have classes, I'm going to give you this activity to work Monday. But for Tuesday, I'm going to check. Okay? What activity you have in Aula Virtual? In Aula Virtual, you have to create sentences using the simple past. 4 sentences, okay? Highlight the verb in past. For example, before the invention of the print press, people produce books by hand. You have to mention 4 sentences by telling me how people used to things, no? To use things in the past. For example, I can give you an example. Don't copy my example because it's my example. Yeah. You always copy my example. Yeah. I'm going to clean here. Yeah, I'm going to put the sentences for Miss Milagros because Miss Milagros is going to correct me all. Yeah. I'm going to put number 1 because Miss Milagro like to put this. Capital letters. Yeah. B. Before the invention of the, let's see. Before the invention of the radio, comma, people listen. No, it's a regular verb. And no, but I will like that Miss Milagros observe that I use the simple past, so I'm going to put in color red. Listen. Oh no. This is in color blue. Why it not change? Okay, it's in color blue. I don't know why it's not in color blue. Okay, anyways, I know that you are going to present in a Word document, and in the Word document, you are going to be faster. People listen music by phonograph. Yes or no? The phonographs, remember this invention about, I don't know who invented this, but we put it in an example, remember? Before the invention of the radio. Here we have one of the friends. Before all the transports were made, people had to work. My dear, the sentence number 2, it's we still had to work. For example, if you allow me to suggest you in the sentence number 2, the student who wrote this sentence, no? Before the invention of the transportations like cars, no? Cars, motorbikes, no? Airplanes, whatever you want to say, people use horses. Yes or no? Oh, yes, miss. That is logical. Of course. Before, no? Before the idea, they transportate, no? By horses. So you have to be kind of coherence and cohesion. That is one of the criteria about the sentences. Because if we share about the sentence number 2, that your friend said, before all the transports were made. What means by transport? No, this sentence is not clear, okay? So you have to respect the sentence, no? For example, before the invention of the cars, comma, people, no? You have to respect this. Before the invention of the cars, comma, people use, or I don't know what you want to say, people rode, because it's the past of ride a horse, the past of the ride, it's rode. So let me improve the sentence number 2 from your friends, okay? So you can say, before the invention of the car, comma, people rode horses. Okay? If you want, you can put complements and things like this, okay? So I'm going to check some people on the chat. Okay, someone said, yes, I understood, miss. You don't have to continue explaining. Here we have one sentence. Look, I will